Hey everyone, of late I've received a lot of requests to cover Tanla Platform. The reason being that after a stellar growth of 40 times within the span of 2 years, Tanla Platform has corrected more than 70%. Now since we are in correction mode, a lot of small cap and mid cap stocks that zoomed exponentially during COVID bull run have corrected around 40-50%. But a correction of more than 70% is not normal. And if you look at historical share price, Tanla share price has once tanked more than 99% from 2008 highs of 340 to levels of 2.8 rupee. Clearly, this recent correction has triggered many questions among investors of Tanla Platform. The biggest fear is, what if it follows similar trend of correction in the past? That boils down to the basic question. Is Tanla fundamentally strong or weak? If Tanla Platform is fundamentally strong, then this correction can be a great buying opportunity. And if it is fundamentally weak, then it's better to sell it. Now, I have already done a couple of videos on Tanla Platform in the past where I have explained the business of the company. So in this video, I want to share my thoughts on latest development in Tanla Platform and reason for sharp correction in its share price. But before I proceed, this video is only for educational purpose. Make sure that you do your own research before investing your money. Alright, let's get started. First of all, let us discuss if Tanla Platform is fundamentally strong or not. And then we'll try to understand the reason for sharp correction in Tanla's share price. Just to give you a brief idea, Tanla Platform is a cloud communication company that works on CPaaS technology, that is, Communication Platform as a Service, that enables the enterprises to add voice, video, and messaging features to their existing business software using APIs. One of the simple use cases where we all can relate is OTP service. OTPs are very important, especially when it comes to bank login or any transaction confirmation or authorization. And that's where Tanla helps enterprises in sending those bulk SMS and OTPs. Now, Tanla is the leader in India's CPaaS industry with around 42% revenue market share and 800 billion interactions per year. Another prominent player in the industry is Route Mobile. So in simple words, Tanla Platform is a technology-based company. Now, in my last video on Brightcom, I have mentioned the importance of patents in technology sector because that really creates the moat around the business and differentiate a good company from the bad one. So as far as patents are concerned, Tanla Platform has been granted 3 patents in the US for its product Wisely under the subsidiary Tanla Digital Lab Private Limited. Moreover, Tanla has also been granted patent in India. So on innovation side, Tanla checked my list of one of the key criteria that I look into technology stock. Of course, there are a lot of other factors that needs to be looked at. In addition to this, I've been closely tracking Tanla Platform performance because I am myself an investor in the company. So there is a very positive update on Tanla Platform. On 27 February, company has launched a new product at World Mobile Congress Barcelona. Product name is Wisely ATP, which is an anti-phishing platform that claims to solve the problem of phishing by 99% accuracy. Now, phishing is one of the biggest problems in the digital world, where over 15 million phishing messages are sent every day just in India. And around 60 lakh people lose money every year with an estimated loss of 15,000 crore rupees in India itself. Among them, around 75% phishing messages claim to offer jobs from reputed institution with fake URL. And when you click on those fake URL, they hack your information. So Wisely ATP claims that it can identify the origin of phishing attack and can report the same information to partners like OTT platforms, banks, telecom company, and share this information with cyber police to permanently eliminate the cybercrime. Company has filed the patent for Wisely ATP, which is pending for approval. If Tanla's Wisely ATP works as the company claim, it would put an end to SMS-based phishing once and for all in India and even in the world. This Wisely ATP was inaugurated by TRI chairman Mr. Waghela himself in Barcelona. And on 27 February, Mr. Uday Reddy, founder of Tanla Platform, tweeted that Wisely ATP is the biggest innovation coming out of Tanla in our 23 years of existence. That's a huge statement. Then recently on 16 March, Mr. Uday Reddy mentioned that Wisely ATP proof of concept engagement starting with top 3 banks in India from Monday. So for me, as a fundamental investor with special focus on tech sector, the recent development in Tanla Platform are very encouraging. Now the question here is, in spite of all these positive development, why Tanla share price is falling badly? In last 1 year, Tanla share price has fallen from levels of 1500 to below 600. Although the share price did recover 50%, but in last 6 months, the share price has further corrected 30%. To be really honest, even I am confused. Yes, there is a broad-based correction in Indian market, but Tanla shares have fallen much sharply. So one of the reasons is fall in Tanla's revenue and earning growth. After a stellar growth in revenue that zoomed from 792 crore in FY18 to 1000 crore, then 1900 crore, then 2300, then 3200, Tanla's revenues have fallen to 3374 crore. And operating profits have grown from 66 crore in FY18 to 97 crore, then 184 crore, then 435 crore, then 702 crore, and now operating profits have fallen to 606 crore. So when the earnings jumped exponentially, the share price also zoomed crazily. And of course, another reason was the bull rally of 2021. And when the earning growth fell down, investors booked profit. One of the reasons for slowdown in revenue growth and fall in operating profit is loss of business from one of their top customer, SBI Bank, that has now shifted some of its business from Tanla to a new competitor in the market. So Tanla management has mentioned that one of the major telecom operators is trying to enter into this CPaaS industry. And when I researched on this, I found that Airtel has entered into CPaaS industry with its product Airtel IQ. The question here is, why would a giant like Airtel enter into a small CPaaS industry? The only reason I could see is immense growth opportunity in CPaaS industry. Now obviously, when a competitor like Airtel is trying to enter into CPaaS industry with very low pricing, it would spook investor community as it creates a lot of uncertainty. Another reason for volatility in Tanla share price is its high public shareholding. As of December 22, Tanla's public shareholding is 42.16%. Now when the public holding for the company is on higher side, the stock is high beta counter. And that is one negative aspect about the company. Another issue I found that there is no major DII holding in the company. Although SBI Life Insurance did invested in March and June 22, but they exited their holding. Now if you observe the shareholding pattern further, there are a few positives as well. First of all, promoters have consistently increased their stake in the company since March 2020 till December 21. Although since December 21 there is no major change. Second, FIs have also increased their stake in the company. It was almost negligible in March 20 and sharply got increased to 11.09% in December 20. And since then it is on upward trend, 12%, then 13% and now 14%. Most important point is, who is owning the stake in the company? So one of the FI with significant holding is Small Cap World Fund that is consistently holding stake since June 21 in spite of sharp fall in Tanla share price. Small Cap World Fund is part of US-based Capital Group, which is one of the oldest and largest investment firm with total AUM of $2.6 trillion. Just for your reference, the entire GDP of India is $3 trillion. So investment from a very prestigious foreign institution is a big positive for Tanla. Moreover, when you look at public holding, some of the top holders have consistently held stake in Tanla. For example, Deepak Satyaprakash Goyal is consistently holding 2.81% stake since last 3 quarters. He is an executive director and chief business officer at Tanla Platform. Folks, my intention here is not to defend Tanla Platform just because I am myself an investor in this company. I've tried to figure out the negatives, but honestly speaking, fundamentally I could not find any major flaw. Yes, one of the issue is DIs are not holding any stake in the company, which is a concern. In fact, its competitor Root Mobile has got DI holding of 7.21% with names like PGIM and Nippon. If Tanla holds so much of potential, then why DIs have not invested in it? One of the reasons I find is lack of good PR. Company leadership hardly comes to news media, although they always conduct con calls for investors. And like I said, the high public shareholding in Tanla makes its share price very volatile. Another reason is the entry of Airtel IQ in CPaaS space that has probably made investors worried about future earning of Tanla Platform. Now you might ask, between Root Mobile and Tanla Platform, which is better? So I have done analysis on both the companies and found that considering the future of CPaaS industry is very bright, both companies should grow in the future. But if we compare the business model of Tanla and Root, the major difference I found that Tanla is focusing on organic growth with development of in-house platform. For instance, they have launched Wisely in partnership with Microsoft and has also built TrueBlock in the past. Whereas Root Mobile is focusing on inorganic growth with acquisition. For instance, on the screen you can see Root Mobile journey where it started its business in 2004 and then acquired 365 Squad, Cellent Technologies, Starcorp India and Call to Connect. Then recently in 2021, it acquired Business Email Technologies, acquired Latam-based Massivian, Kuwait-based Intertelco and Malta-based MR Messaging. So Root Mobile is growing inorganically, whereas Tanla is growing organically. Again, let me clarify that there is nothing wrong with acquisition. In fact, even Tanla has acquired multiple companies in the past. But for long term, I prefer companies that focus more on organic growth with innovation. And that is the reason in terms of business, I prefer Tanla Platform over Route Mobile. But again, that is my personal opinion. Now, another thing I want to address is historical share price movement. In the past, Tanla tanked 99%. The question is why? And after more than 70% crash, the fear is, can it happen again? Okay, before we proceed, I have a small request. I see that more than 60% people who watch my videos have not subscribed to the channel. So if you find value in my content, please consider subscribing to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything, but it really motivates me to create quality content. Okay, now coming back, the major reason why Tanla share price tanked 99% in the past is because of fall of Nokia and BlackBerry. I'm sure you all would be aware of Nokia and BlackBerry dominance in mobile industry in early 2000 till late 2000. And then Apple and Samsung disrupted the entire telecom market and Nokia and BlackBerry business collapsed. So basically in 2008, after its IPO, Tanla Platform acquired a Finland-based company called OpenBit OY for 260 crore rupees, which was one of their biggest bet at that time. OpenBit OY had 40 patents and had two major clients, Nokia and BlackBerry. So when Nokia and BlackBerry crashed, Tanla Platform share price also crashed 99% by 2013. I hope now you understand the reason for 99% crash in Tanla share price. I got this information from one of their articles published on Forbes. In case you want to read it, I've added it in the description. And then in 2014, Tanla started rebuilding its business by shutting down its global businesses and focusing on its core, that was communication. Later, Tanla acquired Carix Mobile, that was one of the game changer. Carix Mobile specialized in A2P messaging, including your chatbots, SMS, voice, email, and had some 1500 clients across your banking, insurance, retail, FMCG, and various other sectors. In 2019, Tanla acquired Gamuga, which is an AI-driven omnichannel marketing automation platform. But the major innovation came with in-house development of TrueBlock that was built on blockchain technology. And this momentum was carried forward by launch of Wisely in partnership with Microsoft, that is the key growth driver for Tanla in the future. As a result, Tanla earnings grew exponentially and that got reflected in its share price. However, when the earnings growth reduced in the last few quarters, Tanla has seen profit booking. Going forward, what I have understood is Tanla has two major business segments, enterprise and platform. And the platform segment is a very high margin business. Just to quantify this, while enterprise business has 20% gross margin, platform business has got more than 90% gross margin. And that is the reason, in spite of platform business contributing just around 10% in Tanla's revenue, its contribution in gross profit is almost 35%. And going forward, this platform business led by Wisely is going to outperform. Especially the latest development of anti-phishing platform Wisely ATP is looking very promising. But everything has to boil down to financials. At this point, yes, the earning growth has slowed down, but overall Tanla is a debt-free company with both ROE and ROC above 40%, and it's a cash-rich company with free cash flow generation of 1048 crore in last 3 years. And after more than 70% correction, it currently commands a P/E ratio of 16.8 at a market cap of around 7,850 crore. Now, it would be interesting to see the impact of new competition by Airtel IQ in CPaaS space and how Tanla maintain its earning growth with innovation like Wisely ATP. One thing is for sure, there is immense growth opportunity in this CPaaS industry. The only question is, can Tanla continue to encash this opportunity and grow in the future? So at this point, I am keeping my faith with Tanla Platform and holding my stake. I am not adding Tanla at this point as I already have got a significant exposure. I'll continue to track its performance for the next few quarters before I take a call on buy or sell. In fact, it's not just me. Even if you look at brokerage houses, they are also bullish on Tanla. If you visit Trendline, you can see that HDFC Security, Yes Security have always given buy call on Tanla. And recently, Geojit PNB Paribas has given a buy call with target of 740 rupee. But in spite of all this, the stock price is currently down sharply, and that is the reality as of today. So let's see what future holds for Tanla Platform. I hope you'll find this analysis useful. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care.